If you liked the video, feel free to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. This video, we're taking a look at the Grey Knights changes in the June 4th, 2025 balance update. We do have a wording change to the Warpbane Task Force detachment rule. Then we do have 3 units who have got a points cut. The codex is coming sooner than later. It was nice to see some changes for the better instead of leaving them until the codex. Let's take a look at that Hallowed Ground detachment rule change, and then we'll take a look at those points cuts. This detachment rule, Hallowed Ground, is in the Warpbane Task Force detachment. When we're standing in certain areas in the battlefield, before the balance update, it was each time a model in a Grey Knights unit from your army makes an attack, reroll hit roll of 1, and if that unit is a Purifier Squad or wholly within your army's Hallowed Ground, you can reroll the hit roll. It was changed to each time a model in a Grey Knights unit from your army makes a ranged attack that targets a visible target or makes a melee attack, you can reroll the hit roll of 1. If that unit is a Purifier Squad or wholly within your army's Hallowed Ground, you can reroll the hit roll instead. This just clears up any rules as written. Technical things with ranged and melee, they may have stopped us from working, such as making a melee attack and not being able to see the unit. Before, technically, if you did make a melee attack and you couldn't see the unit, you wouldn't get the reroll the hit roll of 1 or the reroll the hit roll. Now, if you make a melee attack, even if that target isn't visible, you will get access to this detachment rule. On to our Grey Knights points changes. Our first unit is the Brotherhood Champion. The Brotherhood Champion drops 10 points from 80 points to 70 points. I like these in the Warpbane Task Force, joined with a Strike Squad. The Brotherhood Champion gives the unit the Fights First ability. I have been playing around with these in the Warpbane Task Force to get those reroll hits from the detachment roll, either with a 5-man or a 10-man Strike Squad. Next is the Brotherhood Terminator Squad. I like this change. We no longer have to pay the big unit tax. 10 Terminators used to be 420 points, more than double the 5-man unit that cost 200 points. Now a 10-man unit only costs 400 points. With them costing that extra 20 points, we did not use a lot of the big 10-man units in either of our 2 Grey Knights detachments. There is a certain character that will like the cheaper 10-man units of Terminators, Hallowed Ground. His +3 to the charge from Deep Strike ability just got a lot more dangerous with 10 Terminators attached to him. This unit is going to hit very hard in the Warpbane Task Force. The Terminators have the Hammer Hand ability, which will give them lethal hits in the combat phase, then stand in the Hallowed Ground to get our detachment rule for reroll the hit roll. Use the Sanctified Kill Zone for 1 CP to have reroll the wound roll of 1. We have to be in the Hallowed Ground to use this stratagem though. Give all that to Hallowed Ground as well, who himself gives that once per game +3 to the charge and a much needed 4+ funeral pain to mortal wounds for his unit. The last change was the Paladin Squad. The Paladins received the same treatment where we no longer have to pay the big unit tax. The 10-man unit was 450 points. It is now 430 points, a 20-point drop, the same as our Terminator unit. The 10-man Paladin unit is not a unit I have too much experience with. Unlike a lot of other units, we do not need a character attached to get access to that -1 to the wound roll for the Paladins. 5 Paladins with a character is hard to shift, 10 would be a nightmare. I am looking forward to this unit getting a bit more love in the Grey Knights Codex. Let's take a look at 2 lists, one for each detachment, trying to take advantage of these balance update changes. Our first list is the Teleport Assault Force. I've named this list the Knights of Titan. It comes to 1,995 points. My Warlord is Hallowed Ground. For my other characters, I do have 2 Brotherhood Librarians. One of them has the Sigil of Exigence, allowing him to go back into reserves when he's targeted by a ranged attack once per game. The other one has Inescapable Wrath, just to add 1 to the charge rolls to make the charges a little bit more reliable. Both Librarians have the combi weapon. For my battle line, I do have a big 10-man unit of Terminators to join up with Hallowed Ground, 2 side cannons, an Ancient Banner, and a Nartheseum in that unit. 2 units of 5 Terminators, kitted out the same with a side cannon, Ancient Banner, and Nartheseum, and those will join up with the Brotherhood Librarians. 2 units of 5 Strike Squads, each of them has a side cannon and a close combat weapon in there. For the other data sheets, we do have the Inceptor Squad with a side cannon and close combat weapon. Finally, 2 Nemesis Dread Knights, Both of them have the Great Hammer, Heavy Side Cannon, and Heavy Incinerator. And that's my new Teleport Assault Force list using some of these changes. Comes to 1,995 points. Let's look at our Grotmus Warpbane Task Force detachment. My Warpbane Task Force list, I've named this one Demon's Bane. It comes to 1,995 points. My Warlord is Kaldor Drago. For our other characters, we do have 2 Brotherhood champions. One of them has the Vial of the Abyss to give his unit the stealth ability. The other has no enhancement. 2 big units of 10 strike squads. Each of those units has 2 side cannons and 2 close combat weapons. All other melee weapons are those Nemesis Force weapons. For the other data sheets, we do have a big 10-man unit of Paladins, 4 side cannons and an Ancient's Banner in that unit, 3 units of 5 Purifiers, 2 Incinerators, and 2 close combat weapons in each one of those units. Rounding out the list is 2 Nemesis Dread Knights with the Great Hammers, Heavy Side Cannons, and Heavy Incinerators. That's my Demon's Banes list. This one probably won't be quite as strong as our first list, but it's just some stuff I want to try out. And this comes to 1,995 points. In the new chapter approved tournament companion, there is a section that goes through every faction with a base size for every model in that faction. Now this is very handy for those who want to proxy or kit bash some models for Warhammer 40k. I will leave these up for a few seconds. Feel free to pause if needed. I will also timestamp this section. That way anyone can come back easily and look up these base size numbers. I will finish the video with some final thoughts. That about covers the Grey Knights for the June 2025 balance update. We did not see any huge changes. They may not even change any of our tournament lists. It does make me want to play a game or two with those big 10-man units though. 20 points is not a lot. It can make a difference with these elite factions though. Being able to squeeze another unit or a few models can make a difference in elite army scoring. If I've missed anything for the Grey Knights, or you want more Grey Knights content, throw it down in the comments. Subscribe for weekly battle reports, list videos, and other Warhammer 40k content. Like always, thanks for watching, thanks for stopping by.